wanted to share today some thoughts I had about, just all of this. the planet, the nature and our place in it, and kind of what I think might be going down, and just to share some thoughts. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm just looking for feedback. And I feel like this is a good place to do it because I've noticed YouTube has, a lot of open-minded people, and it's hard to just find them in your day-to-day life. So I figure this would be a good way to kind of communicate with you all and get some feedback. It's just so convenient. That's a perk of the century. But anyway, I was just thinking about how, I've been thinking a lot about the mind, body, and spirit, and how it all can be a single unit and not separate, because when you're thinking, that's like a whole separate thing. Then when you're actually moving around and existing, that's a whole other state of mind. And that's, and then when you're spiritual, that's just a whole other thing in general. And I'm just trying to figure out how to not separate them, to bring them together. And I kind of realized that it's because this is our home, there are many dimensions, but this one is ours. And this one, there are many other forms of consciousness too out there, but this one is ours. We are the earth, we're like the leaves on a tree. The tree would be us, and the planet, and the leaves and the twigs would be us. Yeah, I apologize. Thank God for editing. But no, through evolution, I'm thinking about crystallization as well. I just describe it briefly. That's the thought of people turning from carbon life into crystalline life. And if you believe in evolution and you see just the progress of people throughout the years, you can see it through the media, where like I was watching an episode of the Flintstones last night, and just the things that they thought were funny and the things that the mainstream would laugh at and be amused by, it's incredible. And the way we've progressed just the past couple of years, this is why kids are always so much better than their parents, and why kids just keep getting smarter and smarter. It's because we're evolving. If you think of the brain as a legitimate muscle, you inherit that from your parents, so you inherit their realities, and then you have two voices kind of just going in your head. That's why it really matters how you were raised. And if you can learn how someone's background or their childhood, then you can pretty much see the struggle they're going through now. There was a song by Mount Airy where he sang we go through a hideous mismatch of inheritance, or he quoted someone else. I'm getting a little off track, but it all comes back to the just that this is possible, that it's not, we are able to do this. It's just a process of evolution, but this is our home. And this is also my first video, so I'm sorry for rambling so much. I'm not used to being able to talk to people in this kind of way, so I'll get better at it. Okay. Don't worry about my name or anything real, because that doesn't really matter. You can call me what you like. Okay. Oh, wait, no, okay. There's also, oh, thank God for editing. There's also our purpose. And I believe that we're supposed to be the blood of the planet. We're supposed to clean the air, because that's all, everything vibrates. Everything's an atom. So that means everything is air, everything is also liquid. It's just solid, liquid, and gas, and we're supposed to clean it. We're supposed to clean the air and just make things efficient, make things better, make things smarter. We're supposed to just grow and grow and grow and learn and just be our best. And if you think about life that way, if that's all we're supposed to do is just go out there and be our best, if we all just quit our jobs now and we're like, hey, let's just use what we have now and start creating these big, beautiful things, these things that can help people, these things that can actually, if we just started pooling our resources and forgot about the money and just did the things we loved because we knew we could do them and we wanted to help people out and we knew that other people would have our backs, It'd be like a community. We'd just be a big community. We'd all be friends. We'd all be family. This is our planet. This is our home. We're all brothers and sisters, It's like, I don't know. I don't understand the pack mentality. Why do we have to do that? Why do we have to, because we all got troubles being alive, we all got, it just doesn't make sense that we segregate ourselves from each other, because we all got the same troubles, they come in different degrees and shapes and sizes, but it's all, pain is pain, and we all interpret it the same way. If all you've ever known is your cookies crumbling on the floor and that's the worst thing that's ever happened to you, you're suffering just as much as someone who got shot, because your max is your max. It's all the troubles. I mean, I know it wouldn't have the same lasting effect on them, but in that brief moment of that pain, it just depends on how long you allow it to let it affect you. Because if you think about 9/11, for example, that's okay now. I mean, it's not okay. It's not cool that happened, but it's just, we're over it. We're not letting it affect us anymore. And if we know that's going to be the eventual outcome, I agree with, healing. We should allow ourselves to feel that anguish and move on. But I think that the amount of time we allowed it to affect us was, I just mean that you don't have to you don't have to suffer for so long, you just have to, it just doesn't make a lot of sense to keep hurting when you don't have to, when especially when you get further into it and you understand that they just moved into the ether and that they're not really gone, and that you can exist in the ether, and it's just a real thing. Some of you might be able to see the static. That's the fourth dimension in mathematical terms. It's the world of light, and it's like when Genesis said God moved the waters from the waters. That's the other waters. There's a whole other thing I'd like to get into with music, and how they've been singing about this forever. Everybody knows. Maybe it's strange. It's the subconscious. It knows. It's a pool, and we're in it, and it's in us, like the Wi-Fi. It's just, the proof is in the pudding, it's around us, and you just have to learn to extend your antennas and pay more attention. It's all about raising your consciousness, that attention. When you're conscious about something, you're consciously doing something. Consciously, I apologize. You know, I'm not gonna edit this one. This is a firstie. I'm gonna let it ride. Anyway, that's what I got for now. I apologize for the quality and the lags. I may be a little, well, you'd know if you know. Anyway, have a good day. This is a beautiful place to live, and I hope you have a great day.